gentlemen, we have a wonderful comedian coming up here from William Paterson University. Here he is, Chris Dunne.
Yeah!
Hey. You guys having a good time?
Yeah!
Cool. So, you guys going to the city much at all?
Yeah!
Yeah? Yeah, cool. I mean, it's like right there. So, yeah, you can't tell this if you're like watching this from home, but this entire show is just like shot on like a cliff face over like just over the New York skyline. Riffing, good idea. Okay. What? I got distracted. What was it? The city. Okay. So, New York is a really interesting place because you can just go there and like watch people, and that can just be your day. You don't have to do anything else. And you know, one time let me tell you about this. I was in New York. I'm walking down the street, you know, like a person, and at one point, this guy walks past me, right? Like this old guy wearing like a black denim vest, no shirt, like ripped skinny jeans. Half his head was shaved, the other was like down to here with red braided tips. And again, to reiterate, this guy couldn't have been a day over under 70. And you know, I remember thinking to myself, like, this is really kind of awesome. Like, here's a guy who, despite for years society telling him that what he does is wrong or taboo, like, despite that, he still never stopped doing what he loves. Meth. Thank you for staying with me on that one. The moral of the story, though, is that like that guy is probably like exactly who he wants to be. Like, I don't have that. Like, okay, I don't know if any of you guys are gonna be able to relate to this, but I've been thinking about it a lot, and I've decided that like all I really want out of life is for people to look at me and immediately assume I live in a log cabin I built myself. Is that resonating with any of you? Like I want to be able to walk down like a crowded street with like a chainsaw over my shoulder, like an active chainsaw. Is that what we call a chainsaw when it's turned on? An active chainsaw. And have like parents who would normally be concerned for the safety of their children just be like, he looks like he knows what he's doing. Just like wearing a flannel shirt that isn't actually a flannel shirt, but is instead just my own copious body hair that I've woven perfectly so that it appears to be a flannel shirt. I want to be so incredibly manly that my image just resonates backwards through time, and Renaissance painters crafting biblical depictions of Adam see it and think that's what he should look like. You know. Life is about setting attainable goals, so. All right. I probably shouldn't do this because this is televised, but also it's televised, so I can't not do this. Okay. This is my weirdest joke. So a friend of mine was talking to me, and she was telling me about how she found cocaine in her boyfriend's bedroom. Yeah, right? Like, that sucks. That is not something you want to find among the possessions of someone you love. And she was telling me about it, and she was saying, like, yeah, it was the worst possible thing I could have found in there. Just the worst possible thing. And, you know, I get where she was coming from, but that's not the worst thing she could have found in there. Like, you know, I've been thinking about it a little bit, and I feel like a way worse thing you could find in your boyfriend's bedroom would be like 15 Ziploc bags full of cat hair. Yeah, this is a weird joke. I warned you about that up front. Just stay with me on this, because, okay, you find a bunch of cocaine in somebody's sock drawer. You know what that means. It means they're doing cocaine. You find 15 jumbo-sized Ziploc bags, like packed, he filled these bags with cat hair, arranged in like 3 rows of 5 in a safe behind a painting of an elderly Victorian woman. All you've really found is more questions. Like, A, where did this come from? You don't own a cat. B, is this all from the same cat? Because it looks like it's all from the same cat. C, how is this all from the same cat? D, why are there exactly 15? That number does not feel unintentional. Or like, you know, or like heroin. She could have found heroin. That would have been worse. All right. Thanks, guys.
Chris Dunne, everybody. We'll be right back with more Late Night.